From Pinking. But look what's going on. We're going to have membership only. And in this membership only, we're going to have a book club. Yes, a fabulous book club. It's going to be reading in the chapters of Black Titanic. You're going to read about your ancestors. You're going to learn a lot about history that you don't get in the book. But anyway, you guys, sign up now. If you want your book, you want to be part of the book club, you got to sign up now. You got to start purchasing your book. It's $15, you guys. That covered. It's $10 for the book, $5 for shipping right? So get your orders in so we can start. We want to start by September. So the whole month of August, you'll be getting your book and you're started. Don't worry now. We're going to use one chapter at a time. Everybody going to read one chapter at a time, and then we will discuss it. Thanks. So this is how you do. Black Titanic 65 at yahoo.com. Black Titanic 65 at yahoo.com is going to be my email address. So, you guys will be able to remember that, right? Black Titanic 65 at yahoo.com. So let me zoom on this. Black Titanic, African Abor, right? Read about this wonderful woman, Aunt Mary. She's everybody auntie. Aunt Melinda, Aunt Melinda. We will be sharing Aunt Melinda's stories. We're going to have a great time, you guys. Anyway, I want the whole world to know about my auntie who died on the Titanic. Thank you. Don't forget, get those orders in so we can get started on the book club. Members only. We got to start a members only. It's going to only be $2.99. Hey, you guys. I apologize to y'all. I had got 9:30 on my schedule, and just so happened I was strolling through YouTube, and YouTube got 8:30. So I'm here, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for waiting on me. First of all, let me get house rules. Everything is fair use. Everything is for educational, entertainment purposes, and just my opinion, just my co-host opinion as well. Yes. Well, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising, you guys. I'm still in the process of moving in, you guys. I'm still unpacking my stuff. So I like to just say thank you all. I'm starting in advance. Thank all of you for your Cash App, your PayPal, your super stickers. Some of you send when I'm not on the internet, but I will acknowledge you personally, you guys. That's how I do my thing, because I've been messed up so much with just giving personal replies. You don't know who's sitting in the audience trying to absorb your Cash App. It happens to me. So I try to protect myself by just thanking y'all personally when I see y'all. So those of you that's okay with that, thank you for rocking with me. If you're okay with that, with me just thanking y'all personally when I see y'all, I'm so grateful for you guys. Y'all know one to try to clap back at y'all. That was a dig on my subscribers as well when she called me a chipmunk or a monkey. Then she turned around and talked about my subscribers, talking about I'm just trying to come my subscribers out of money. Yeah, I'm begging y'all for money. But I just want to thank y'all for the love that y'all give me, you guys. I think that's why she's jealous. Yeah, I said it, Wanda. You jealous over my subscribers loving me. And I love my subscribers as well. Yes, yeah. We're all about peace over here and love and unity and building the community up. These are the kind of subscribers that I have, Wanda. So anyway, y'all know that woman made me laugh. It was so funny. I was watching that video. She's so ignorant. I couldn't get mad at her, y'all. I couldn't get mad at her because she's so ignorant. She said, let me tell y'all what made me laugh when she was Count Anthony Coins. I call her the mathematician. She up there saying, 16 times 16 times what you calling now, 16 times fat. And then she act like she was on that calculator. Y'all tell her she was on that calculator. Yeah, that's 16 times fat. Yeah, that's what she said, 80,000 a week or something. She said, yeah, you got 5,000 subscribers. That's 80,000 a week. I'm like, oh my God. So it was so funny. This woman is so funny. But I'm gonna tell y'all, Uncle, I call her my granddaughter call her mush mouth. Now let me tell you, it just spilled over to my kids. Now one, I've been trying to keep my kids from knowing who you were, how you talk about their mama and their grandma. It don't sit well with my daughters. It don't sit well with my granddaughters. But I was happened to be at home and I had it on, and my granddaughter that's here, she like about 26. She said I did. She was looking at her. She was so pissed off and Wanda. I'm like, one, you have to realize I'm somebody mama too. Yeah, you talk about me. I'm somebody mama too. So maybe I might talk about your mama today. Anyway, you guys, let's see what y'all saying. Grand Rising, let her kids get out. This S Neil. Let me just say hi to all of y'all. One is a disgrace, and those who co-sign her foolishness are just as disgraceful. Can you imagine the type of subscribers she got? All of them just like her. And it's so pitiful, you guys, because I felt sad because she said, I'm online. I'm live. And I believe they were her little grandkids sitting up there absorbing all this self-hatred. And she's sitting up there, yeah, absorbing all this self-hatred. Hold on, you guys. Just the telephone. Hold on. Yeah, so yeah, all she teaching her children all this self-hate. It's pitiful, y'all, because what she doing, she passing it down to the next generation, this self-hatred. And when they hating themselves, they hating the way they look, they hating their race, they looking at their race like their race is like monkeys, and their race is ugly, their skin color is ugly. This is what kids is absorbing. This is what her own daughter absorbed. Tisha is beautiful on the outside, y'all, but she's messed up mentally. One that has messed that girl up mentally. Tisha thinks she ain't shit. Tisha's self-esteem so low, and I can see why, because of Wanda. Tisha is a dark-skinned girl, and every time you see her now, she's trying to lighten that skin up. I've seen her, even a lot of people in her family members that look at orange, looking like Michael Jackson, but they look orange with it because they don't bleach so much. Oh, Pastor Justice says, one to act like she was raised by wolves, and in turn influences her granddaughters to act like cubs, droopy eyes and face. Yeah, yeah, that's why we saw Tisha acting like an animal on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She walk in there with her tennis shoes on. Be walking in there with her tennis shoes on to a meeting, a professional meeting, ready to fight male. She have done that plenty of time, coming on with her tennis shoes on, ready to fight. Now, Tisha, she's timid. When it comes to the professional world, her self-esteem is so low. But when it comes to getting ready to fight, that's when her self-esteem get high, because she was taught to act like an animal. You want to call me a monkey? That's not on me, Wanda. My personality is already molded. You molding your children personalities, the ones that's sitting right next to you. You have molded your daughter personality, and you have not did a good job. Tisha on national TV, and the girl's self-esteem ain't shit. She thinks so low of herself that she bragging about being with a man for 16, 17 years that treat her like trash. My soul talk to her like trash. Treat her like trash. But what she say? You gotta be submissive to your man. You gotta be submissive to your man. She get that from you, Wanda. And yeah, you want to call me old and all this stuff. You call me old, but you know what, Wanda? I don't know how old your mother was when she died, but I know you wish she was still alive. I'm still here in the land of the living. And let me tell you something. If I had a daughter like you, I probably would be went to an early grave myself too if I had a daughter like you. Because I know you worried the shit out of your damn mammy. That's what you did. Worried the shit out of her. I'm not, yeah, that's what you did. Sent her to an early grave.
That's what you did. Sent your own mama to the early grade, acting like you acted. I'm sure she didn't condone the way you act. Just to say Tisha is mentally broken. Yeah, Tisha mentally broken. Yes, she is, and it come from you, Wanda. Who mentally broke you? Who passed that kind of psychological damage down to you? You are traumatized. You every time you look in the mirror, you get traumatized because you are the same color as all of us. It don't matter whether you light skin or dark skin or whatever. You still a black woman. That's what I want to get y'all to understand. Even with Erica Monet, most of y'all say she attacking dark skinned women. She attacking black women. Even if you light skinned, she attacking you too as a black woman. Tawanda Hill say that's why a teacher was raised by her grandma, who was a professional side chick. Yeah, that's what Pastor Justice say. A teacher is mentally broke down. And while you're on it, since you laughing at me, yeah. Yeah, I was on my way being nosy. That's what you said, but you didn't finish. Why didn't you finish, Wanda? You say I ran out of gas being nosy, but where was I going? I made it there now. I made it there. Yeah, the good Lord made it there. Where was I going, Wanda? Going to the court for all these illegal stuff that your daughter, your son-in-law do. Why didn't you finish it? Why did you stop right there? You want to laugh that I'm on my way somewhere and I ran out of gas, but you didn't finish the subject. You said I was being nosy. What was the nosiness for? It was for the community. That's what it's for. Yeah, I went down there. Y'all hold on a minute. Let me get that paperwork. Just y'all talk to each other. I'll be right back. Yeah, on that day, I made it. And since you want to talk about my subscriber, let me tell you what my subscriber did. They hooked me up. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they hooked me up. Now you jealous over? You jealous over? They didn't abandon me. No, they didn't abandon me at all. They did not abandon me. Now, I gotta finish it for you since you didn't Mary White said lying about Germany. Mary White, yeah, I'm trying to go through all these all these police reports on your on Stormy and your family, your daughter. Now, who is this? Canvas Beauties. Oh, Canvas Beauty. I'm just trying to find out where I was doing, y'all. Melody. I know you better be in here. I got all this paperwork in here. I'm trying to find it, y'all. The last paperwork where I was at. If I can't find it, I gotta talk it out. Here it is. Got it. Oh. Now, why didn't you finish it, Wanda? Why didn't you finish? What was I going there for? Can y'all see that? Scopes in the street. You didn't finish it. Versus, there you go. Zen Garden. And put it up here, Wanda. Since you didn't complete the subjects and you want to bring up, I'm telling y'all, this woman talks so much that she bring up her own kids' court case. Wanda, you bought your own kids' court case up? Yeah, I made it. This says, Scots Industry versus Zengard. Now, you know they got a lot of nerve, y'all. They got a lot of nerve. Their hands ain't clean. Then they gonna take a company, a real multi-million-dollar company. I showed y'all Zengard. A real multi-million-dollar company, along with Eva Bank, the court, trying to scam them out of money. Yeah, Wanda, you did not finish what happened. Now, this was the next day. They were the first day, Wanda. Now, the next day, let me tell you what my subscribers did. Oh, they made sure I was going to find out what was going on, Wanda. My subscribers hooked me up. They sure did. Gas tank was so full, it was going. When I put it in there, it go. When that thing clicked, that means that you over full. That's what they did for me, Wanda. Yeah, that next day I was back on the road being nosy because I had to find out. What Zen Garden was going to do. So let me tell y'all what happened. It says right here, Wanda, dear, since you want to know, since you didn't finish, it says that that motion for summary judgment. This judgment on Scots Industry was a judgment where they did all their exhibits, right? They trying to get out of there. They were begging. Sitting Garden, y'all. They were up there begging for them to drop the case. They had all these damn big time lawyers still didn't work. They put 20 exhibits up. They put 20 exhibits up, pieces of evidence up, and what? The judge still denied it. And Zen Garden said, no, we're not finna drop nothing. The judge denied it anyway. You putting all these 20 pieces of evidence against your own damn self, cause your son-in-law is a scammer, trying to scam Zen Garden. But see, this time, he bit off more than he can chew. So why didn't you finish that? This was August the 28th. Y'all see that? August the 28th, 2023 one. That's what it was. Now, August the 27th, they was in court. And then my subscriber make sure that the next day I was armed and aimed and ready to get there. Because my subscribers made sure of it, Wanda. Yeah, while you're laughing at it. Yeah, I get down there. And they told me that they had been begging. Scots Industry down there begging. Begging Zen Garden. Begging, please dismiss the case, Your Honor. Please, I can see him now. Trembling. Scots Industry, y'all. He down there begging. Trembling. Zen Garden. Begging. Yeah, look, Your Honor. Please throw it out. Please. That's what they was over there doing. Talking about I was begging for money. Your daughter and your son-in-law over there begging the court to drop the case, and they the ones scamming. Anyway, let me get off of her, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Let's hit it. Let's go. So Wanda went to Germany, y'all. She went to Germany. She said. Somebody, I think that's Mary White over there clowning. Mary White said she didn't go to no Germany. She said, what you say, Mary White? Let me find it. Mary White, what you say, she didn't go to Germany? Well, anyway, it was something about Germany. So many of y'all here, I can't find it. Oh, Lord, Mary White over here cutting up. But she said they probably didn't go to Germany. But she said, last I checked, they didn't give criminals passports. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Good morning, everybody. Let me get started and then I'm going to talk to y'all. Now, today we're going to look at Germany. She's up here bragging about she went to Germany. But on a serious note, you guys, Germany is extremely racist. I was over there at Anthony last night, and one of his panelists said that Wanda talking about she over there cooking, y'all. She's over there cooking for them, collard greens and all of that. Oh, she's just trying to have a romance with the Germans. She's over there cooking collard greens and pig feet, pig toes, pig ears, pig snot, all that. They love my food, she said. They love my food over there, she said. And they so clean over there. Then she said, oh, I hold off and I try to spit over their food. And they like, hold it, wait a minute. Y'all Wanda over there trying to spit over their food, and they had to discipline her like a little kid. Go back and look at, you know how you discipline a little kid and say, no, you can't don't do that, don't do that. She over there talking about something. That's how clean they were till they wouldn't allow her to spit. And I'm like, and she talking about food. I don't know whether she was inside the restaurant or trying to stick her head out the restaurant or at the truck by the food or what. But wherever it is, you're around their food. And don't you know, they're called droplets. If you spit, them little droplets just fly everywhere, fly all over the food. She over there holding up fleam, trying to spit over these people's food. Yeah. Y'all know, she comes from Bessemer, so in the country they can spit a whole mile, but you're like throwing a baseball. Y'all ain't seen it. Anybody ever seen people spit snuff like that, like you done throw the baseball somewhere? But that's how she spit, you guys. But let me get to this. Is the German was the first people to put our people in concentration camp. The Jews was not the first one. It was the Africans over there in the Congo by King Leopold. I'm going to educate you, Wanda, since you bragging about Germany. Let's take a look at this great country. You over here bragging about how wonderful these people are to you. Yes, they also had our people in zoos over there. And Europe do not belong to white people. Entire Europe belongs to Africans, y'all. At one point, that was Africa, right? Y'all know they commit complete genocide of those people and took over the entire Europe. Europe belongs to the African, to your people, to your ancestors. There is nowhere on this earth where we are not a native of. I told y'all that. Well, let's just go. We're going to start off with King Leopold. The first Holocaust, it was not the Jews, it was us, our ancestors. They'll never talk about it. They try to keep that here. In fact, they say he killed over 10 million Africans over there. If they didn't made a quota, he would cut their hands off, their nose off, their ear off. That's just how low down he was. King Leopold II. And then he go down in history as being a great man for killing our ancestors. Good morning, Venice Howard, Sheila Massey, Native One, Kim Kelly, Sunjay, Crickets. Good morning. Grand Rising, everybody. Mary White, Pinky the Housewife, all you content. Welcome, trending at some point. And Spice, she's confirmed Spice Spice is confronting Tamar for defending Erica about, racial slurs thrown at the Black community.
Right. Really? Hey guys. Wait, give me 1 second. Oh my God, my house is full of conversations and opinions. 5,000, 6,000 people here. I was just talking to Tamar, and we were like, oh my God, this is the conversation we need to be having. And I just wanted to let my fans and my besties know, especially the ones who was feeling like, she was disrespecting me, that was not the case. So I just come back live real quick because sometimes it's important as Black women to spread the love, and so you guys can know that, it's things sometimes blow out of proportion. I'm actually waiting. I don't know. Tamar, you got to comment. I don't know how to add you if you don't comment.
Tonight, Spice. I'm not even either. I'm not even going. I don't like none of this shit, and I don't like when people do stuff for clickbait. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry all of this happened. I have no reason to come for you publicly. We've talked on, a couple occasions, like privately. I love you. I respect you. I think you're an amazing artist. I think you're an amazing mama.
And I love you.
And I have absolutely no reason to come for you. And nor would I. Like you said, I got your fucking number. I will call you.
Yes. And that's why I was surprised, because I was like, Tamar, you could have just called me, because we're in this field of, work, and somebody see a little 30-second clip. The way I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I could have explained the entire situation. So again, I love you too. And I know you didn't mean it in the way that you were saying, that it came off to the public.
It came off because you guys see the problem with everybody nowadays. They go along with the clicks instead of like looking at things and doing their own research. And as I showed you, I didn't say nothing, derogatory towards you, nor would I ever say anything derogatory towards you.
Right.
The whole point of the matter is I was speaking from the clip that I saw, and as a mother's perspective. I didn't even comment on Erica. I don't agree with Erica calling you no monkey. I think that's some real bullshit. I don't give a fuck if at the end of the day somebody did talk about your child. The first thing you should jump to is something racist. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that. You don't deserve that. Can you come up and stop? Okay, I don't give a fuck. Can you stop? Move your arm, please. Let's go. I just don't. I don't agree with it.
Right.
I don't agree with it. So I don't give a damn what that clip said. Y'all gonna look for that shit for yourself. I put it in my story. And I sent it to you to put it in your story. I would never talk derogatory about you. I love you to pieces. You know how I feel about you.
And I know I love you too.
Purple.
That's why I was like, Tamar, you have my number. What is this I woke up to? And I was so broken, but I love you.
I love you.
You know how I feel about you. And I'm glad we were able to talk as queens. You have a good night. And wait, let's talk about the food now. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this food
I
now.
was going to make us some oxtails and some saltfish. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna really make up over a nice meal. First of all, it's nothing to make up over because I ain't do nothing.
But I'm still coming for the food, child.
Still coming for the food. And I love you.
I love you too.
I love you so much.
Oh,
and
good.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
That's the way Black women are
truth
supposed
is,
to
you
do.
You don't deserve it, and you didn't deserve it. And, it doesn't matter if people are offended or not. No person deserves to be called a monkey or anything derogatory like that. You're not a monkey. You're a phenomenal artist.
I know that.
Phenomenal woman.
I know that.
You're a phenomenal mother. Your kids respect you. Your fans respect you and love you. People like me love and respect you. We appreciate your music. We appreciate what you do for us Black women. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if somebody talk about your kids. Being called a monkey or anything derogatory, we don't deserve. It's hard enough being a black woman today.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Period.
Absolutely.
Well, I wonder if Wanda will ever give me that kind of apology. Wanda, you see that these two young ladies are young enough to be your daughters. You need to take example off of these kids right here, these young ladies, and apologize to me. You're calling me everything. You're calling me a chipmunk, a monkey. You're calling me a gorilla, bear, mouth. You body shaming me. Wonder, when are you going to apologize? Wonder.
And that's how I feel.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Love you.
And I'm coming for them oxtails.
Come on up.
Holocaust in Germany, which was the African, not the Jews.
Punishment in the Congo Free State under Leopold II.
It's a simple history.
The 19th century. The horrific atrocities that took place in the Congo Free State are often compared to the Holocaust, with King Leopold II of Belgium being compared to the Nazi leader Adolf Hitler. Between 1885 and 1908, Leopold II personally ruled the Congo in sub-Saharan Africa, which was largely unexplored at this time, as only the coastal areas had been claimed by other European countries. He named it the Congo.
They owned Europe, you guys. It was occupied by the African, the entire Europe, even Australia, all over that was owned by the African, you guys. They went and conquered those lands and claimed it.
Congo Free State, which is rather ironic when you realize what went on there. The local population was anything but free. In order to acquire the Congo, in 1879, the king sent Henry Morton Stanley to survey the Congo River Basin area. He was a journalist and an explorer who, like the king, saw great economic possibilities in Africa. Under the guise of the king's holding company, which laughingly was devoted to free trade and the suppression of the slave trade, he established trading outposts along the navigable river, along with fortified military posts, built roads and bridges, and made treaties with over 500 Congolese chieftains. In return for putting their marks on the mysterious pieces of paper, the chiefs unwittingly accepted the flag of the Congo Association and only received cheap trinkets, bags of salt, and lengths of cloth for their trouble. The king found the perfect political moment to acquire the Congo during the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885. By now, many explorers were going to Africa to claim vast areas of land on behalf of their own country, and this had become known as the Scramble for Africa, and was leading to the carving up of the continent by the major powers.
Teeth were made to indulge. With Colgate Optic.
Using skillful and cunning diplomacy, Leopold was able to secure the Congo River Basin for himself. And this is when he renamed the territory the Congo Free State. Now he was the absolute ruler of an area that was nearly 80 times the size of Belgium. In addition to that, he found himself in the right technological moment in time. To consolidate his grip on the Congo, he needed the right tools. These tools hadn't been available to the colonists of old, but proved to be crucial now. A few thousand men were, with these tools, able to dominate the land holding 20 million Africans. The first of these modern tools was the weaponry. The primitive muzzle loaders were replaced by the new breech-loading rifles, such as the Albini, and if the Congolese wanted to resist, they could only obtain the former weapons, plus the traditional bow and arrow and the spear. The breech-loading rifles were far superior. They shot much further, were more accurate, and used quick-loading waterproof brass cartridges. Also, firing guns in the rain would no longer be a problem, as it had been when using gunpowder. Secondly, medical knowledge was just as important. Europeans weren't used to the tropical climate and the diseases it carried. This resulted in a very high mortality rate for them. Around about 1900, the Europeans had learned that quinine was a useful defense against malaria. Diseases such as malaria and hematuria were now better understood. Some researchers could also treat yellow fever and many other diseases. The death rates therefore dropped significantly. The final and most important new tool was the paddle steamboat. This was especially useful in the case of the Congo's unusual topography. These steamboats were able to make the long voyage from Europe to Africa easier and faster, which meant that a fixed travel schedule could be maintained. These boats carried the waves of Leopold's agents into Africa. Although Leopold had used the activities of Arab slave traders to justify becoming involved in the Congo, he completely ignored the fact that slavery was banned and illegal. By the final decade of the 19th century, John Boyd Dunlop's 1887 invention of inflatable rubber bicycle inner tubes and the popularity of the automobile dramatically increased global demand for rubber. Therefore, this rubber boom became a godsend for the king. He had accumulated a great number of debts due to his investments in the Congo and needed to make this whole enterprise profitable. Because harvesting rubber from a tree was faster and easier than from a vine, output could be increased and therefore more profit made. To make sure that the extraction of rubber from the rubber trees would be maximized, he created a labor policy and practically enslaved the natives. This policy is known by critics as the red rubber system, in reference to the African blood that was shed during this period. Methods included robbing the natives of their livestock and grain supplies, attacking them, and then taking their women and children as hostages. If the required quota of rubber...
Y'all notice that most of their hands is cut off. If they didn't meet a quota, they would cut their hands off.
...was presented by the chieftain of the district, then the women and children were sold back to their families. They had to pay a couple of goats apiece for them. If a man refused to work, this could result in the death of his wife, and if the whole settlement refused to work for the rubber companies, then a detachment of soldiers from the force publique would be sent to destroy their village and kill anyone who was foolish enough not to flee the area. So, the workers were to extract rubber with minimal expenses and under terrible conditions. The agents Leopold had sent to the Congo used...
I don't know why they got them people of color, child, but they were all Europeans, you guys.
...forced labor and slave labor to ensure this happened, and the quotas were met. In 1885, Leopold formally united his agents and mercenaries under the title of the Force Publique. Their purpose was to maintain law and order in the Congo Free State. These men enforced the rubber quotas and were armed not only with modern weapons, but also with the chicote. This was a bullwhip made of hippopotamus skin and was used to beat the natives for any misdemeanor or just for their own sadistic enjoyment. As if the beatings and abductions weren't bad enough, the soldiers of the Force Publique also used to cut off the right hands of the natives as punishment if they refused to work or didn't meet their impossible work quotas. Some managed to survive this mutilation, but many died, mostly when gangrene set in and the wound became infected. If they killed a native by shooting them, then the soldiers were made to cut off the right hand of their victim to show that a bullet hadn't been wasted, as the ammunition was imported from Europe and was expensive to buy, and the soldiers...
He was cruel, you guys. They were mutilated. Our ancestor was mutilated. It don't matter if they were little kids. If they did not meet a certain quota, they would cut their hands off, feet, and eyeballs plucked out, anything. This was under King Leopold. Yet, thousands and thousands of Africans were held in these concentration camps. This indeed was a holocaust. This was German holocaust for Africans way before the Jews, but they never talk about it.
Would often try and use their issued bullets to hunt the wildlife for sport or to complement their meager rations. They would also try and stockpile the ammunition in case of the idea of mutiny ever manifested itself, so that they would be prepared for it. If a villager decided to flee the horrors and run away, then the soldiers would round up their entire family and systematically amputate their hands or feet. But not only hands, as noses and ears were also cut off. While these mutilations were performed on living people, they were mostly carried out on villagers who had been killed. There were survivors of these massacres that said they pretended to be dead while the attacks went on and managed to remain motionless when the soldiers hacked off their hands and only sought help when the soldiers had gone. In some cases, the soldiers could reduce their length of service with the force publique by bringing extra severed hands to present to the European post commanders. But this practice only led to even more unnecessary mutilations. The hands became like a currency for the guards, and sometimes they were the resource they went out to harvest instead of rubber.
Y'all call them memes today. That's what this would be called, memes today. Mutilation and our people laying out in the middle of the road like that. Just, terminated. Memes. That's what y'all call them. No compassion, no emotion, no nothing. But this is the German that Mushmouth is bragging about, and how don't know the history of Germany, while she up there bragging about how hospitality Germany was, how they loved her food. I don't buy that. Germany is the most racist country there is, besides America. Anyway, this is the first Holocaust that you guys, they never talk about. The Jews was not the first Holocaust. It was the Africans, the Congo, the people out of the Congo, when they held them, took their land. Germany belonged to the Africans, you guys. The entire Europe belonged to Africans. It's not a white land. It was stolen and taken through brutality and the termination of the people. You will hear this in simpler form. I do it for YouTube, you guys. But I will give my members something different, the real version. This is a cartoon-like character to soften it up. But I mean, millions and millions of Africans was killed. He was the most brutal person I have ever known. His name is King Germany, Holocaust of the African. Thanks for being here, trending at some point. But you would never hear people talk about it. And they still haven't gotten reparation. As a matter of fact, if y'all remember Bingo, the African that they put in the auto bingo, the African that they put in the zoo, that's where they got him out of the Congo.
King Leopold II and the Congo Free State.
This is about
the cruel Congo colony. Between 1885 and 1908, the Belgian King Leopold II personally ruled the Congo Free State, which was also known as the Independent State of the Congo. Because he ruled the state personally, he had total control of its resources and had to answer to no one. In 1865, King Leopold II succeeded his father, King Leopold I, to the Belgian throne. The Belgian nation was a young one, created in the aftermath of the revolutions of 1830. It recently had broken away from the Netherlands and was recognized as a neutral and constitutional monarchy. Belgium experienced great industrial development and commercial expansion during Leopold's reign, and he is mainly remembered as the founder and sole owner of the Congo Free State. The brutal exploitation of the Congolese population in his pursuit of resources like ivory and rubber are infamous. The king believed that without a colony, a country could never achieve any historical significance. And in addition to that, he believed a colony would have great economic possibilities and could help spread Western civilization. Underneath this, as a constitutional monarch, Leopold II had no real power in Belgium, so it could offer him a way to gain more power and enrich himself. However, his government disagreed with him. They considered colonialism to be anachronistic and were therefore not interested in pursuing his colonial dreams. The king knew he couldn't count on their support and had to think of another way. His eyes were set on the Congo in sub-Saharan Africa, which was largely unexplored in the mid-19th century and was mostly unclaimed by European countries, except for the coastal areas. King Leopold II developed a new strategy to obtain the Congo. In 1876,
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna keep it moving, you guys. This indeed was African. This was the first Holocaust before the Jews, you guys. And I know not to take nothing from the Jews. Now, that's not what I'm trying to do because I know they suffered. But our ancestors suffered as well. I'm going to keep it moving, you guys. Patricia Ellis Robinson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Trending, thanks for being here. All the content creator, Pinky, any other content creator I missed, thanks for being here. Of course, Linda Gamble. Hey, Linda Gamble, Mary White. Arlita. Thanks, Arlita. Thank you so much. I got my package. Okay. This just a little part too. For all my members, I'm gonna really send you something really deep on this African Holocaust, cause I can't do it up here. But I'll say that for you guys, for my members, on the first Holocaust that we had. Thank you, Pinky, the housewife, for the super stickers. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. This is Arthur Omer. And remember, eagles
Thank you,
fly
people.
with
Thank you all, too.
So we still talk about
me.
King Leopold, right? After King Leopold was resigned or whatever, and the public was outraged, they put some of them in the zoo, you guys.
Thank
And
you,
this was
Renata
self-hatred
Elliott.
too. Wanda up here calling me monkeys. She shared the same views, just like those Europeans did. Just like Erica Menele, we're monkeys. Put us in the zoo.
King Leopold II, he knew that if he did not respond with his own inquiry, this would be the end of him. He sent his own international commission to the Congo in the hopes that he could bribe them. He thought that he could pay them off to publish whatever he wanted them to say.
Thank you, Miss Reese, for being here. Hope you get the feeling better.
Been living in the Congo Free State for years. He and his wife devoted their lives to helping the Congolese people. When King Leopold's international commission showed up, John Harris was ready for them. He gathered a group of Congolese people who testified to the death, torture,
thank you, Miss
rape,
Hooper, the super sticker,
Pinky.
Renata,
was a photographer,
thank you.
She was able to present them with
Arletta, thank you also for what you did for me.
Returned to Belgium. They published a 50-page report on all the human rights abuses that they had found in the Congo. They
Y'all see their hands all cut off.
Once he realized that he could no longer get away with his lies, Leopold...
So this was your first Holocaust, you guys, but they never talks about it.
Ordered all of the Congo Free State records to be burned so that there would be no evidence of his crimes. In 1908, the Congo became a Belgian colony, but they didn't seize it from the king. Instead, they paid him 50 million francs
Mary
for the purchase.
White, you cut up this
one year
morning.
later, in 1909.
Oh, Mary White, cut up. Mary White, you old fire. Y'all know that's my favorite song. Is that Tupac?
Having had multiple ACL tears, I know a thing or two, or three about pain.
Thank you, Linda. Y'all know he killed millions more than Hitler.
Visited the Congo, they found far more profitable resources than just rubber. There were diamonds, gold, and ivory that could be sold for massive profits. The government ended slavery and employed the Congolese people to work for wages instead. Very soon after, Belgium became extremely wealthy. The city of Brussels now has some of the most breathtaking architecture in the world, complete with golden statues of King Leopold II, all because of the money that he brought from the Congo. But the Belgian government
made golden statues out of that death for killing our ancestors.
Leopold II had lied to his people for a long time, and they looked up to him like a father figure who brought glory to the country. Not only would the citizens be disappointed, but it would make Belgium look terrible to the outside world. Their nation was still less than 100 years old at the time. England and the United States had already outlawed slavery in the 1800s, so the King of Belgium had essentially taken a big step backwards in humanitarian progress. The Belgian government chose to allow their people to continue believing the lie that King Leopold II had built for himself. They taught their children that there was never any slavery in the Congo Free State and that everything King Leopold II did was wonderful. This lie was retold generation after generation to the point where it became their new truth and part of their cultural identity. Before his death in 1897, Leopold II created a human zoo at his summer estate. He built a model African village and captured 267 Congolese.
Would you take a look at this, Wanda? This what happens when people that look with the same skin color as your children and your grandkids. Since I am a monkey, since you consider people with skin color like me a monkey, what about your grandkids? What if your grandkids would be considered like a little monkey now? You share that view, that come out your mouth. This could be your little grandkid with all these white people standing over here throwing peanuts at your little grandkid, your little dark-skinned, nappy-head grandkid. Whether they have long, short, or what have you, they still black. They still Africans. They still children. Your little grandkid, your little monkey grandkids can be in this cage right here in the zoo. Why? Because these people share the same views as you.
People to live there. Belgian people showed up to gawk at them, throwing peanuts and bananas over the fence as if they were monkeys. They were forced to stay outdoors in this village in all kinds of weather. Several of those people died of influenza and pneumonia. After he died, the king's estate became the Royal Museum of Central Africa, and it continued to glorify Leopold II's achievements in colonization. Decades after his death in 1958, the government of Belgium even went as far as to replicate his human zoo at the Brussels World Fair, putting Congolese people on display like animals.
Human zoos, we're animals, we're monkeys. Erica, you see that? Wanda, you see that? This is the Germany. She's so ignorant. This is the Germany she bragging about. How good these Germans are.
Once again, nearly every Western nation has some history of slavery and genocide, but in most Belgian school classes, they will never hear the truth about King Leopold II. They will say that slavery never happened in the Congo, since the records were destroyed.
And yes, you guys, this is the history of the first Holocaust. It was not the Jews. It was the Africa over there in Germany. So now, Wanda, I just schooled you on Germany. Oh, you bragging about Germany like as if Germany was one of our allies. But you know what? I prove you wrong. Ain't no way in the world they was over there eating collard greens and pig feet with you. Wanda said she was cooking collard greens over there, y'all. Anyway, you guys, on a serious note, did you guys know that? I know our leader is so well read. I'm not singling nobody out, but our leader reads a lot. So, our leader, did you know that? I was taught millions died in the diaspora. Millions were murdered. It is not able to be calculated. And Leopold was blank. I am getting angry. Yes, Hitler can't be compared to him, you guys. Y'all know about Hitler, but y'all do know that blacks was in that concentration camp too with Hitler. With the clearer skin, the Jews. Blacks was in that concentration camp too. But this man right here, Leopold II, right? He killed, we're talking about 10, they said they estimated over 10 million Africans, y'all. And not only that, not killing them, but he mutilated them. They could make a quota, he would cut their hands off, cut their feet off. He cuts their nose off, ear off. He did it all to those people. Many of them died after the mutilation. But all because they wanted their land. It wasn't enough to enslave them, but you will enslave them. How are they going to work if you're cutting their hands off? But you know what? And then they said that they captured us to civilize us. How would a civilized person do that to you? And then take their hands, y'all, and save them for souvenirs. And they showed on one of them where he would have like 50 or 60 skulls out. You know how you have flower beds out on your front door and you make bushes? He had skulls instead of flower beds out aligned around his house. This was a mass murderer. This was a serial killer. That's what most of them were that did that slave trade. But this was that, and see, the Congo was very rich right over there. They went and got all those people. And what I want to say, that rubber tree. Now, the rubber tree and the rubber ball was by the Olmec civilization. They unearthed the Olmec civilization right here in America, going along the coast of Mexico, all through America. They unearthed a whole entire civilization called the Olmec civilization. And one reason we know that they were attached to Africa was because of that rubber tree. The rubber tree didn't originally grow over here. They said they had to bring those seeds over here to grow those trees from Africa, or we were part of the Pangea. That means the separation when was some kind of earthquake. Something happened to where Africa was just split it apart, which is America. We are still in Africa, y'all. Y'all been bamboozled. We're still in Africa. We have scientific evidence has showed us that America is still Africa. It was where a part of Africa that had split it and separated. Something happened on the under the ocean flow and caused the earth to separate in Africa, and that's how we got traveled. So this is we and the natives still on that land. Now they showing Pangeo happened again. Right there in I think it's Ethiopia. I think I did a class on that with y'all. It's happening again, and they said it'd be another 100 years before that land separate. Well, what happens to the natives that's on that land? They still gonna be on that land, just like here in America. That's why we keep telling y'all that we were always here. We ain't went nowhere. We always been here. This is Africa right here also, y'all. This is they scientists saying that. This is not me making it up. This their scientists saying that this is part of Africa too. We're right here. Y'all been bamboozled. Y'all been thinking that, oh, Africa way over there when this is really Africa, the land that separated from Africa, along with all the natives still here. But anyway, did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the first Holocaust was our ancestors and not the Jews? I'm not taking it from the Jews. They suffered too, you guys. But the thing of it is, I'm here to talk about our ancestors, what we went through. Y'all saw how they put the little girl in a monkey. I was addressing that to Wanda. Wanda, don't you think that you wouldn't have been exempted? Your little grandkids that you got running around there would be put in a zoo because they will be looked upon as a monkey, just like you look upon with me too. So they will be put in a zoo as well, right? Yeah. And okay, talking out loud. Hey, talking out loud. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it going, you guys, so I can bring y'all up. I'm gonna keep it going. Okay, this is the part where Wanda is attacking me and AL. AL get under her skin, y'all. It's so funny. Nobody get under her mush mouth. My granddaughter named her mush mouth, so that's what I'm gonna call her. Nobody get under mush mouth skin like AL. I love it. I love it. Bop bop boo bop blah. Bop bop boo bop blah. Hey, bop boo bop blah. Bop bop boo bop blah. Hey, bop bop boo bop blah. Hey, in my mind, I can do that dance, y'all. I almost got 10,000. When I get 10,000, y'all a dance. So y'all push me on to that 10,000. What's going on? Very white.
First she talked about Anthony.
Here we go, y'all. Mush mouth.
She talks about me.
Very white. I'm yet to see her.
He over there scared and see who he can scam. So, you know.
Patricia Ellis
Robinson
Robinson.
down here and Huntsville was doing that. To see who they can scam her. Okay, yeah, they can scam a lot of people. But that's what old boy doing over there. And y'all so slow and dumb. Y'all go pay y'all $5. I think he got up to now 16,000 subscribers now.
Yeah,
so he's looking at he can make at least $40,000 off of you guys. And then everybody like, Wanda, how can you make $40,000? Easy. Let me break down the math to you guys.
You only went to school for 2 days, y'all. Here we go.
You got 16.
Oh, that's Camarel. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Shout out to Camarel.
It's 8,000. Thank you. Yeah. 16. Yeah. 8,000. 8,000. Okay. It's not 8,000, but 80,000. $80,000.
Them 2 days of school didn't do nothing for you. 16
times 5 is 8. Okay, yeah. Yes. So if you got 16,000 subscribers and you only can get half of those subscribers in, you don't need the whole 16, just half of them. So he's standing trying to see what half can he get. And you don't him. So, and now he's doing his math. That's when he
So y'all, mush mouth, now she's a mathematician. Or shall I say mathematician? How she pronounces mathematician. She's a mathematician now. Over there count Anthony coins. I'm sorry. Well, everybody knows she talking about you, AL. Oh, Lord, this woman make me laugh. This was the funniest part of the whole video, y'all.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
She's trying to be a mathematician. Now, let's listen on to the mathematician. Let's keep listening, you guys.
Come to scam y'all.
They come to scam, okay?
That's when the scammer come in, then. That's when he becomes to scam you. Okay? So when he's scanning you guys, he just now you out there counting how much money he got. It's just like when you go in a store and you scan.
Now the professor getting really, really deep now. She's really serious about her conversation. Professor Mushmouth, oh, come on now, y'all. She's deep now. She's serious. Pay attention, class. Pay attention.
And your items, and you keep on scanning your items until the money come up to the end of your last scan that you got. Now you know how much money you got to pay. Okay, so that's what I'm saying to you guys. Now that you know how much money you got to pay, so his total came up to whatever. I'm just gonna go.
She said his total came up to whatever.
She said,
"Oh,
y'all,
she
not
said
total."
His total that came up to whatever. All right, Professor and mathematician in the house, mushy mouth.
Had. So if this total came up to now, oh man, I got 8,000 people. That's $40,000. $5 a person. So he's saying he already know. Okay? Okay, let me school y'all a little bit.
Good. Oh, wait a minute. Shout out to Carmarel. Oh Lord, this mathematician, the educator, the philosopher, she's all in one, you guys. Let's keep it now. You better learn something. Now be quiet. Pay attention, class.
Let me school y'all a little bit. Now you over there making t-shirts.
Making tissue shirt. Oh Lord.
And he over there making t-shirts, y'all. With cookies. And talking about me. He over there making t-shirts talking about me. This man is on, I don't even think about him. I haven't thought about him since.
So you ain't thinking about him, but you're talking about him. Now, make that make sense now. I'm not thinking about a person.
I don't know what I'm doing with you today.
The thought not going to come across my mind to think about him, to talk about them. Just things I'm trying to. I'm trying to go into her brain cells. I don't think about it. She over here count his coins, count his marketing strategy. Yeah, she don't think about him. Yeah, she jealous over them cookies. She supposed to be the cook, and Anthony came out making cookies, but she supposed to be the cook. That the rubbed her the wrong way, cause Anthony. Oh boy, I love it. If anybody get under her skin, it's Anthony, y'all. I swear, she cannot take it.
He can't take Anthony.
Anthony gets under this woman's skin. Here we go, y'all. Oh, the mathematician, the educator, the philosopher, the deep thinker. Look at that profile, y'all. She thinking deep now. Y'all ready? Here we go. Y'all ready for the philosopher? Pay attention, class.
Wait, slow, y'all. When I said when August came in, I was done talking about that man. It's two of them. It's him and this other lady.
Here it comes. It's two of them. Oh, I was done thinking about that, man. It's two of them. It's two of them. It's him and this other lady.
You know. This other lady, y'all, let me tell y'all about her too. So, then we'll get back to my birthday thing when I came on here.
Looking like a big boy really with that big eye little. Oh my
Get
God.
ready for the great philosopher. The most intelligent woman on the earth. Get ready.
How about these two psychos? They some real life psychos. And I don't blame the people.
It's psycho, not psychos.
That did leave booty with him. They should have left a long time ago.
Look, he got everybody left. 1,000 were added. You count if 5 of them left, 5,000 was added. 6 of them were left, 6,000 was added. That's what got it. Anthony keep pulling in all these views, and you just mad. You can only talk about 3 or 4 people that you think has left this show.
Thanks for being here, Liam, laugh, and love.
The way this man handled things. Call me what you want to call me, but I'm telling y'all the truth. This man is crazy. And California that worked it down here in Husky.
Yeah, he sure do. He sure do got a friend.
Yeah. I see that. The little monkey.
Y'all hear that?
Chip. Chip was in.
Okay, let's talk about the little monkey, the little Chip. Yeah, I wonder when I go through your family dynamics, you got your niece that looking like Michael Jackson. She have bleached her skin so much till she yellow. She yellow and orange. She orange. It's like as if it's some raw meat that can peel off of her skin and ain't never healed. And I think that comes because of you, women's in there. And I do wonder, I swear for God, I feel so pitiful for you. I feel so sad. And maybe God will let me see it one day before I die. That you get some sense of morals about yourself. That you grow up and be a mother.
Yes.
A real grandmother.
Yeah, y'all, that's serious.
Y'all. This is pitiful. I can't even get mad at her. And she got children. Listen to her. That's what's sad about it. She got those grandchildren up there absorbing that about their skin color, about who they are. See, you know, my personality has already been molded. But you're molding your children. You're teaching your grandchildren self-hate. They're listening to you. I heard you say, hey, I'm on live. You got children and family members in there that listening to you, calling people that look like you with the same skin color like you. You know, I did the dog test, y'all. Y'all see how children absorb racism at an early age, that they're ugly, they're nobody. And I told y'all, I blame the parents and the grown people around them. Because that's what they're absorbing, that they're ugly. Look at this woman. She's raising grandkids. That's so pitiful. And what's even more pitiful than that is her grown daughter. Her grown daughter that we watch on TV, they got all these degrees, yet she feel like she ain't shit. Yeah, teacher feel like she ain't shit. Teacher feel like she ugly. Teacher feel like she ain't nobody. And it's all because of Wanda. Listen at her. Listen at her. Monkey, chipmunk. Her own daughter is the same color as me. And that's why she don't feel, and that's why she don't have no self-esteem, no self-worth. I have never ran into a young lady with the self-esteem as low as her daughter. That girl don't feel like she's shit. She ain't nobody because of Wanda, because of this very self-hatred like this. She sat around probably when she was a little kid, like these little kids now, hearing her mother call the people that look like her monkeys, like these children listen to now. Now she growed up. She tried to be somebody. She go to school. She get all these degrees, but inside of her, she's messed up. She sat there and told doctor, this man her husband belittles her, talk to her like a dog, tell her to her face that she ain't shit. She can't produce nothing. Tell her to her face that it went for him, she wouldn't be nowhere. Tell her to her face that they from the other side of the track. Yet, she thinks that she got a good marriage. Yet, she'll say that she had to be submissive to a man. Submissive to a man that calls her all kinds of names, that belittles her. That comes from her mama, her mammy. Yes, her mammy teach her to not to love herself. Her mammy have taught her to have low self-esteem. She always taking up a teacher, but you know what? That's just to the public. Well, you have done your daughter so much psychological damage till it can't be undone. They said by the time a child between 6 and 10, their personality is already molded. Like she's molded those children's personality sitting beside her, listening to her call her own race of people monkeys. Yes, and they see and they see these things. They see her, they hear her, they absorb her. You're not hurting me, Wanda. That's what's so pitiful. You don't have the mentality to know that you are hurting your own children. You are even hurting all your family members. Yes. And y'all know I just showed y'all the autumn Bengal. They put him in the zoo because he was a black man. And they call him a monkey. Yeah, they put him in the zoo. So I wonder, why don't you take them grandkids of yours and put them on in the zoo? Go on down there and put them in the zoo since you think we're all monkeys. You think, because when you calling me a monkey, you calling the whole black race a monkey, even your children. Do your grandkids and children and all them monkeys that you got running around there, you got all them monkeys running around there. Now you said it, remember you said it. Why don't you put them in the zoo with the rest of the monkeys instead of trying to take care of them? Them monkeys and the gorillas and the chipmunk will make a better parent than you. Let's keep it going.
I'll call y'all and decide to run out of gas being your nose.
So, finish it up, or should I bring up the receipts? Why did you stop there? See, you listen to Wanda. She's so stupid that she's telling on her own self. Now, all that do is make the subscribers be curious. Well, what was Black Titanic going to do? What was she being nosy for? Wanda, tell her. When that was about Zen Garden? Wasn't it about Eva Bank? Wasn't it about the $250,000 that they scammed? Wasn't it about, let's get this paperwork out? Do I need to bring all them lawsuits up? Do I need to bring up all them from equipment share on down to so many different people suing them? See, you laughing about it. You need to finish it up. I didn't run out of gas. I'm going to tell you what, Wanda, you got the story backward. I made it. There, you want me to read? You want me to read to them? They were begging, saying, God, yeah. They were begging, saying, God, to dismiss the case. I got the receipt. Yeah, they want Zen God to dismiss that case that they got against them. Wonder, why don't you finish telling them that? And what happened, the reason I had to go down there? Yeah, what about the man, Mr. Smith? Did you tell him about that one? About how he's trying to get this house from Mr. Smith, this old house. Just laugh about that. What about the $250,000, Wanda? Why don't you tell them about that? Why don't you finish it up since you laughing? And let me tell you what you saw. I can go on and on and on with receipts. What about the I can't think of all of them company names, but I will put it up, y'all, a little that goes with this. Wonder, why don't you finish the subject? Why don't you tell these people what I was being nosy about? Now, when you're laughing, I made it down there one, and I made it home too. I made it one. I made it down there enough to see that that your kinfolks, my soul and teacher down there begging. Please can you just dismiss the case? They've been begging Zen God. They begged the judge to extend the case in April, right? Then they went in and then they tried to put up their evidence so they could throw the court out, but they didn't have no evidence. They went and throw it out of court. Keep on, woman. Keep on. Let's hear y'all. And while you're laughing at it, my subscribers were good. Oh, they love me and they appreciate me. Yes, they do, one.
She was in her car, y'all. She got a big balloon car, okay? She was in her car.
My car looked better than yours. And not to mention that damn truck that you've been begging for that. Okay, and they say your grandkids will be graduated from college before you get there. Oh, before you get that truck fixed. You've been begging for years to get your truck fixed. Yes, you have one. And then you beg for some lawyer fees, according to you. Now, let's just see who was begging. You needed $3,000 some dollars when you were begging for your truck. Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm having a good time, y'all. Let's just keep it going. But you know what? The difference in between me and you, my subscriber loves me, Wanda. And I love them too. Why are you trying to make fun of me and my subscribers? You know, they were good. I got some good, intelligent subscribers and views, y'all. Yeah.
Well, her old, but no, she should have been at home in the bed since she said she 80 something. Should have been at home in the bed. She chose to go out there running up behind somebody, trying to see what's the.
I want to ask you, I'm still alive. Do you wish your mother was still alive? Or your mother dead? Your mother dead and gone, and I know you would wish your mama would have made it to my age. And you better hope that you make it to my age too. Because my daughter don't look like you. My daughter look like a teenager under you, and y'all the same age. Well, that's okay, Wanda, because I feel good to be old. You know what? I don't have to lay down in bed until I get ready, Wanda. I can get up, I can walk, I can run. As a matter of fact, I decided I was going to cut grass today. Yeah. I pushed the lawnmower. I got a ride lawnmower, and then I got a push lawnmower running. And I own lots of land too, Wanda. Yeah, I even own a whole old forest back there. If I cut that forest down, my property would be bigger than what's her name? Stormy's over there. But I choose not to. I leave the forest up. I like the birds and the rabbits and the deers to come out of the forest. But you know what, Wanda? You wouldn't know nothing about that. You stuck in that little cluttered little house because you ain't did shit, Wanda. You don't own nothing, Wanda. You know that? You don't even own a car. You don't even own a truck at your age. Because you were too busy out here skimming and scamming people and stealing. That's why you don't have none at your age. At your age, you should be settled. You shouldn't have to be begging nobody. So you want to talk about me? You should have your own home bought and paid for at your age.
But your kids say they're millionaires.
That's why your daughter don't know how to handle business, because you didn't teach her how to handle business. You didn't have the intelligence of how to handle business. She run around here with a man that can't even keep a roof over their kids' head, and you call that a good man. They been married 16 years, and now the nigga can't even now keep a stable place for her, your children, and your children, your grandkids, and your daughter to stay. That's just how dumb your daughter is. She dumb like you. And since you want to talk about me being old, how old was your mama when she died? How old was she? Because see, that could tell a story. Are you jealous because I'm still old and in the land of living and your mama dead and gone? Let's keep it going.
Going on with their courts. I was not here to see it, y'all. Someone sent this to me, and I fell to the damn floor laughing. She was on a bed like what that man name was saying this song? Please. Let me ride that pony, pony, and let me ride that pony, please. But that's the way she was over there begging, y'all. She was over there begging.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. So did y'all hear her calling her a monkey and a chimp? Wanda has some self-hate, okay? Wanda has a...
Yes, she do. And she's teaching it to her grandkids. She'll taught it to her daughter, Tisha. We see it in Tisha. We saw it into that girl that looked like a ghost that got on live, that had just bleached her skin to it was pure orange. Self-hate. That's it.
A lot of self-hate. And it's always the ones that don't really have nothing to really talk about, that reach deep down within themselves and bring that hate up. Wanda has a lot of hate within herself. Wanda, you don't like yourself. And it comes out every time you open your mouth, okay? You have a problem with anybody who's more educated than you, that can speak better than you, that's doing more than you, okay? She don't like that. I'm starting to see that with Wanda. Wanda will hop her ass on live and go in on somebody else that's doing something. As soon as they chime in on what Tisha and Marceau and them are doing, she go on the attack because she know they're not lying. This man done had people on his, Anthony done had people on his channel where he done had where he done had them on there talking about what was done to them. Why do they need to get on the channel and lie and say that Marceau and Tisha did this to them and took this from them and took that? She is upset because they're being exposed. I find it weird, out of all the places that she said, oh, I went out of the country. She bragging about going out of the country. And it's no coincidence that people are talking about $200,000 being missing. And now all of a sudden you got money to go out of the country and you ain't been to work in a whole month and a half and you a lunch lady. You ain't got no food truck off the ground. So that says to me that something is going on with your money over there, man. Where you getting money from? To be flying in and out of the country and spending like it's water. You are a lunch lady with no food truck and no other source of income. You ain't on the show no more. You ain't on the show anymore. It costs money to fly and go out of the country. It costs money to go out of the country. But you do have time to hop your ass on live. You ain't seen nothing. Like I said, Wanda said she's been out of the country for a whole month and a half. So how do you know what everybody is saying? How do you know what this person or that person is saying? Because, and I already said it this morning, your piranha tooth friend that went back and reported to you and then told you what somebody else had to say. She be hiding in people's bushes and running back carrying information instead of worrying about what's going on her channel. Don't nobody be fooling with her. She's already said before, oh, I go on other people's channels, other content creators' channels, and people on their channels be saying, what is she doing here? They don't want...
Sorry, this is Camarel, y'all. I just had to show a playback of her. And thank you, Camarel. And also, y'all, she said she went to Germany. And I'm going to show y'all just how ignorant she is bragging about Germany. I was on the other content creator page, and they were talking about how Germany don't like black people. One over there talking about some, she cooked collard greens and all that over there for the people in Germany, as if that's what they, as if that's what they like to eat. You know, they don't even eat like we do. And then on top of that, they are the most racist country there is. And then one to spit it. I can't believe that she got the nerve. She got the nerve to talk about these people and talking about how she was cooking for them. So she hauled off and spit, y'all. So she hauled off and spit, and then the man had to discipline her like a child. Told her not to be spit. Oh my God! Can you imagine that? Over his food while they cooking, cooking. It has something to do with food. This man had to discipline her like a little child because she trying to haul up spit and spit over the damn food, y'all. Yes, I was trying to find that where that niece was at. Yeah, the niece that bleached her skin. So yeah, that was when Wanda. I wish I could find her, but yeah, this is Wanda, you guys. Wanda niece, just like a damn. Look at that. Y'all see Tisha right there where she have bleached her skin, you guys. Tisha bleached her skin so bad. Because why? Self-hatred. Her mother have taught her to hate herself. Her mother have taught her that she's ugly. Her mother has taught everybody in their family that they're ugly, you guys. Yeah, the children and everything. Let me just see. I hope I could find it, but this girl right here, ooh, Lord, it ain't one of these never did pop up, right? Okay. Remove one or more leads from love and marriage. Oh, yes. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Thank you.
Grand Rising.
Hi there, Cheryl, and
Cheryl.
Jesse J.
Hi,
Good
Jesse J.
morning, chat. I'm glad to see you, Miss
Hold
Donna.
on. Renata, I'm 67. I pray I get to live to see 80 like you, Miss BT. Y'all over there repeating what Wanda say about me. Wanda don't know how old I am. I am not 80, and I'm old. I'm over 67. Now, y'all, I told y'all, everybody running around here wanted to spread that I was 80. Everybody done took it and ran with it. I never told nobody my age. I'm over 67, and I am under 80 now. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all quit repeating what Wanda say. Wanda don't know how old I am. All right, good morning. And we're Grand Rising, Pinky, Grand Rising, Jazzy, Grand Rising, Cheryl. What, my pastor not up here?
Where's Pastor?
Oh, anyway, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. So, Pinky,
In the
what's
house,
on your
Pastor.
mind?
Come
You were
on
here
up.
first. What you think of? First of all, I want to comment on what do y'all think about the African Holocaust. We ain't finna skip over that. Let's see, what do y'all think about that? Did y'all know about the African Holocaust that was with us, our ancestors before the Jews?
No, I
No,
didn't.
I didn't know.
No, I didn't.
I always heard
Well,
about the Jews, how Hitler slaughtered a lot of Jewish people and unalived Jewish people. He killed
yes.
millions of people.
Yes.
And for her to be in Germany in a place where racism existed and this man unalived all these millions of people,
Right.
for her to be bragging about it, it just shows you her mentality.
How ignorant
At the
she
end of
is.
the day, you
Yeah.
know.
Now, I did know about the Black Holocaust as well, but I didn't know to
No.
the degree that you taught. Just
Right.
just gave us that lesson on, and it was horrible. Yes, it was.
Y'all know that's all the slave trade was, but they refused to call it a Holocaust. What we went through here was a Holocaust.
It is.
Yeah. And then we were in concentration camps and
Yes.
in zoos just like they were over there in the Congo.
Right. Held against our will as well.
That's what I love about.
Tortured and
That's what I love
treated
about Miss
like
Black
that
Titanic.
too. What you say, Cheryl?
That's what I love about Miss Black Titanic. She teaches us things that we didn't even learn in school growing up.
That is true.
They didn't get in specifically how they didn't. say- I used to always hear Jewish Holocaust. I never heard about the Black Holocaust.
Right. Now, I
So
didn't learn about that either in school,
no.
but as you grow older, then I heard about it, but not in school. And now they're trying to take any Black history away from school.
Mm-hmm.
Any.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Miss Darcel, that's a great question. How did she speak the language over there? I still don't believe she went to Germany.
Me neither.
She never mentioned the town she visited in Germany. Was it Switcherford, Stuttgart? I can't pronounce those names, but all those names that she mentioned, she says she don't believe. I take it, Miss Darcel, that you lived in Germany before, because you know a lot of the cities over there.
Right.
Okay, Cheryl, what's on your mind?
Miss Wanda's ignorant. Uncle Wanda is ignorant. For one, she's talking about somebody's looks, but it's obvious Letitia's father didn't like the way she looked for him to go creeping up in Melody Cherie's DM, trying to grab her
Yes,
Melody and tell Melody how beautiful she is. It's obvious he don't like the way she look.
that is true.
Does she want to talk about looks? She's so uneducated and she's always talking about stuff she don't know. And where are the pictures? Because
Hold
most
on,
people
hold
take
on,
pictures.
hold on. Renetta, I wasn't offended, darling. It's okay. I wasn't offended. Okay, go on.
Yeah, and where the pictures at? Because if I go to Paris, Paris is a one in a lifetime trip. I would have pictures galore. Where's all the pictures? Where are the pictures? She's showing
Right.
souvenirs. You could have got them souvenirs from anywhere.
Right.
You can go to Chinatown anywhere and get souvenirs. Where are the pictures? I don't believe that. I don't believe she went to Germany or Paris. I
She
believe Texas is her Paris, not Paris. She wasn't in
she
no Paris.
claimed that the phone was messed up, but she'll give us the pictures later. She said.
Her phone was messed. Her phone was messed up.
Yeah, she'll give us the pictures later. You know, she did one of what my soul. When my soul went to Africa, his phone was messed up.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's phone was messed up overseas and all these different places. How she found out about what was said about her if her phone was messed up? How
That
she
is
found that
true.
out?
That is true. You're right, Cheryl. Our phone just happened to be messed up, but she can do anything else with a phone.
Yeah.
And find everything else, but her phone was messed up. But you're right. I don't believe she went to Germany.
I don't
Where's
believe
all
it
the
either.
pictures?
Yeah,
I don't believe it either.
I don't believe it.
But also, not just that she didn't have any pictures. Only thing she really talked about is souvenirs. Souvenirs, and just wanted to show all of those dollar things that she got. But and another thing you need to think about, she didn't mention nothing about the cities, the places she went, the sites. Most people that go to another country, they want to talk about something they've seen or other things they've done and everything. All she talked about was her nasty cooking, and that's about it.
She didn't have that truck in effect since 1967, and it still ain't in business. So Wanda don't have nothing going on, as far as I'm concerned, nothing. But she's staying everybody else's business, and she's mad because Marceau and everybody and her family members are being exposed for the crooks that they really are, and they are crooks. So that's what this is all about. Her mad because now she being exposed, Letitia being exposed, Marceau and all of them being exposed. That's it.
That's what it is.
And I hope Kiki is going to really step it up this season. I'm hoping she does. You know, because,
Mary White said she claimed she took pictures and put them on her Facebook page, but a subscriber went to her page and said she didn't have not a picture. Okay, Miss Jazzy.
That part.
Okay, excuse me. Grand Rising, everyone.
Grand
Rising.
My daughter stayed with her sister this last night, so we didn't get a chance. But every time I get a chance, and you doing your Black histories, always she getting ready for school or on the way, and she learned something and I learned something. So I appreciate you. And no, I did not know about the Holocaust. I wish my daughter was here to see it. I was trying to call her to get on, but she was probably still, I don't know what she was doing, but thank you for it.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what Mary Cat. I apologize, Jazzy. She said Uncle Wanda got lost in that backyard and thought she was in Germany.
You know, a backyard is a mess, and
her kitchen a mess. And I don't think Wanda got no passport. Where's she gonna get $550 from?
They stole that woman money.
Oh
Right.
yeah. But that wasn't no teacher BBL, and we don't want to see Tisha with no yellow skin. She can stay off the screen.
Right. But you know what? If Tisha, she claims her daughter got all this money, and Tisha had it up to, she got what, 17, she's worth $17 million. If she, that's allegedly, but if she did, how come she can't just buy her mama a brand new truck? Why do she have to sit and look at that broke down truck with bad wheels and probably brakes and everything doesn't work? She doesn't have no money. One is trying to reflect off the fact that people are coming for Tisha and Marceau now. So her best way to do that is talk about two of the people that we watch and love, which is Black Titanic, and then you know the other content creator, AL. But anyway, Anthony. But anyway, she have no money. Vanguard is coming after them. Vanguard is coming after them, so she can be quiet about that. But calling Miss Black Titanic a monkey and a chimp is horrible. She needs to learn her Black history. She. I guess she didn't learn what Erica went through. I don't think she learned anything. And if anything, people are just throwing this, letting her know you did wrong because we're going to talk about it. We're not going to push this up under the rug. And no, Miss Black Titanic. And then she's mad that everybody loves Black Titanic. So she's going to say she was begging the same way she said the other content creator, Anthony, was. But he's trying to make money off her. I don't blame her. Every time she opens her mouth, we can just make some money off her. She's too dumb to realize that she can make money off herself. She's too busy going for people and not realizing that's how dumb she is. Think about it. If her daughter got all these degrees, and she see that everybody can make money off her dumb mom, why don't you tell dumb mom, shut up and let's take some of these things that you're saying and make money off yourself? She can't even do that. She does self-hate for herself and self-hate for other Black women. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I want to concentrate more on, self-hate in the Black community.
Yeah.
You guys, what y'all think about that?
Yeah, I think it's true, and I think it's evidence because too many of us have came out to support Erica Mena, and too many haven't shut Wanda down for the comments that she said. But coming out to support Erica, when they came out to support her, then they start getting a backlash. Then they trying to backpedal. Oh, wait now, I better be quiet before I lose my career, my job, my money, my bag, supporting something I know was crazy. What you say, Cheryl?
I think Erica Mena, she's to me, Erica Mena is the junior of Evelyn Lozado.
Yeah.
Basketball Wives.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Evelyn Lozado did the same to the young lady OG.
Yes, she did.
She did the same identical thing. They're both racist, but yet your legs are always open to the Black man. That's what I don't get.
That is true. And making Black babies as well.
Right. They have Black children. So
and then you're gonna call somebody just like you're calling them monkeys and chips. You got to look at your own family because that's the family you're made out of something that you think is despicable. That's ugly to you.
And there's many of people that spoke on her son, not just Spice. Scrappy did, Stevie J did, and she didn't have no smoke for them. But she say it.
You know why, Cheryl?
It's a big deal. Okay.
Because they men. They men. She want to lay down with them.
Yeah. They're male identified. And
that's exactly. That's what I was going to say, Cheryl. Male identifier.
She go and she slandered Safari. Then this all happened because Safari pulled up receipts that he is paying child support to his kids when she was going around slandering him, claiming he wasn't paying child support. All Safari did was produce receipts that he is paying child support.
Culture vultures.
He ain't no good. He's a dog. He is.
He's a disgusting man.
Yeah, he's a dog for sure, but
Right.
he do take care of his children. I see him on Instagram with his children, and
Right.
to slander the man and say he don't support the children financially is all Spice was saying. Like, there's receipts that's saying that he does pay child support.
Right.
So that's how the whole thing started. And then yet and a few months later, you end up in bed with him. You're on live in bed with him.
And did you know she allegedly supposed to be pregnant again?
Yeah, I believe it.
And allegedly it's supposed to be by her ex.
Oh.
What?
Mm-hmm. She's pregnant.
Oh.
When she was arrested, she did mention to the officer that she was pregnant, because they was trying to handcuff her and stuff and get her out the building.
It could be Safaris. I mean, she was on live in bed with him.
Right.
They showed it on Love and Hip Hop. I've been
right.
watching.
So they got a picture of them together.
Yeah, they're in bed together.
Holding her belly.
Yeah, and they're in bed together. Yep.
Yeah.
This is the man who she said is a dog. He's cheating. He's doing this. He's doing that. But here you are in bed with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's called culture vulture. What they do, they give money off of black people.
Mm-hmm.
They like the way we dress. They like our style, but they don't like our women. And they mess with the men for attention, money, fame, and attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they do what they do.
Yeah,
they culture vultures.
Okay, Spice explained it all. Y'all know how production cut stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Said that what they did was cut that part out of the conversation. They were having a conversation about parenting.
Mm-hmm.
And she was replying back to, she said she was replying back to, what's the girl name? Erica. Yes, Spice was replying back to Erica. Erica was talking about her son. And Spice said, you mean the one that said he don't like you or something like that. That's why that came out. They cut the part where they held the whole entire communication between them. We would have understood why she said that.
Right.
It was about they were having a parenting conversation is what they were having. So, so they made it look like she was attacking the kid. But look, let me ask y'all something. She didn't say nothing bad about the kid at all.
She didn't say nothing that nobody else said about
also,
her.
why didn't they fire her? Why didn't they fire her when it happened? Because they scanned that at least
right.
That's been 5 months prior to that.
Right. Well, the reason allegedly is that they filmed this months before, but they had gave Erica a chance because she have a repeat history of calling on the show dark-skinned Black people that monkey word. She have a history of it.
Yep, she does.
Right. And the reason why they didn't fire her then is when she first did it, because they wanted to do a sit down with Erica and what's her name? Spice, for Erica to apologize to Spice. Erica is the one that refused to apologize to Spice. And so since she refused to do a sit down behind the scene so they can make it into the scene, she refused to sit down with her. She refused to apologize. So they went on Erica the way it was. And then remember, once they aired it, they didn't fire her right after it aired, right? They waited until we start speaking up. Everybody's got a wind up and start speaking up and demand her to be fired. That's when it was quote unquote handled.
Okay, let me read some of what my co-hosts are saying now. Sanjay, right? Excellent. Sanjay say Black Titanic. Until we embrace our history, we struggle with self-love. And that's what's going on with Wanda. And that's what's going on with her whole entire family over there. We have to love ourselves first and show each other love, grace, and assist each other along the way. Thank you for saying that, Sonia, because if we loved ourselves first, we would not make no excuse for racial slurs. It's never an excuse. You got so many people excusing Erica for her racial slurs. And then you got people even excusing Wanda because that's a whole new different category to me. That's not the same. Both of them, except one of them is the person hating on our race, and the other one is self-hate. That goes along with Sonya. I saw somebody I wanted to read. Who was that saying that? Oh, that was Arletta. Arletta was saying, remember the staple singers. Y'all remember that song?
Respect
Respect
yourself.
yourself. No. Respect yourself. We need to pull the song out and dust it off. Respect yourself. And that go, and Wanda, you hear that? Do you hear that, Wanda? You never respect yourself. If you were my mama, I would be so ashamed of you. Wait a minute, let me see what Mary Kelly is saying. Mary Kelly said Erica is very much jealous of Spice because of the friendship she had with Safari. Now they both come from the same town, right? So
right. Safari and what's Spice did. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Mary White or somebody said that they had a relationship. They were friends even before they even met Erica Mene.
Right.
Now, Erica Mene has been gone from one black man to the next, trying to sleep her way to the top. She was with Bow Wow, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all know that?
Yeah.
Yes, we remember.
Little Richard or whatever his name.
Right. And that's when she tried to distance herself from the cast. Didn't want to sit on the same stage with him because she thought she was too good, that Bow Wow was going to marry her.
Yeah, right.
If y'all go back and watch that Spice interview, Spice did a very well. She outlined it, everything. She outlined when she called her Johnny Blaze a monkey. She outlined when she said that they wrote an article up on her when she was calling people in this hotel. These were the promoters or somebody trying to help her move her lucky in. And she said, them damn monkeys, them po ass monkeys, she screaming that in the motel lobby. They wrote black po ass monkeys. So all these people are calling your babies monkeys, yet they didn't speak on your son. So where's the people out here that's defending her because she just saying that because the girl speak on her son? How do you defend the other ones the time that she called these people monkeys?
Right. Rich Dollar LLL said Rich Dollar. Rich Dollar did do a interview, not an interview, I should say a live on that, speaking on that, how in a way he understands what she's saying, in a way he don't understand. But either way, I don't think he's trying to get his hands washed of it because he used to date her. But anyway, by the way he was saying, I think he support her in a way. I really do. Because he's trying to walk all the way around.
Rich Dollar.
Rich Dollar.
Is Pastor Justice still out there?
Pastor
can you come up?
Come on up. And also, I'm going to have to be leaving in about 5 or 10 minutes. So,
okay.
Pastor, if you're out there, come on up.
Thank you, Pinky.
Yeah, I just got an appointment.
Okay, Jazzy J, you've been quiet over there.
Oh, my apologies. I was agreeing with everything y'all was saying. I was trying to get my daughter ready. She was asking for some money. I apologize. I had to wire her some money.
Okay. Dollar or anyone that's supporting what's her name, Erica Mena.
The monkey statement in general.
Yeah, I think the black woman we all know is the least supported, and the black men feel that way because the attention and love she may show them, but she not showing it to us, our black women.
Sanjay said she don't see Pastor J.
Okay, she's probably gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Cheryl, what you got to say?
Well, listen. She can call somebody a monkey, but she was the one jumping up on tables at the club.
Sure was, wasn't she,
Shaking,
y'all?
was.
twerking,
Right
and shaking
before
her
she
behind.
got arrested, she was in the
Shaking her
hookah lounge
behind, acting a fool with a
acting a
mother of
fool.
3 children,
Hmm.
Right.
jumping up
And
on
pregnant.
tables like a monkey,
And pregnant,
and
allegedly.
pregnant, jumping up there drinking and pregnant. She was
Hmm.
drunk as sin, so I don't know how pregnant she could have been with the alcohol level she was on.
Yeah, she was lit. She was lit and jumping up and shaking her booty and jumping up, and that's why she got arrested, because one of the security guards thought they was fighting her and one of the male that was with her, and they was trying to
like an
Bambi
animal,
and the rest of them was trying to explain to them they're just playing. This is how they play, but
and
they
like an
didn't take
animal,
it that
bit the police and everything else.
Yeah, but you
Acted like a
know the
complete
history.
savage.
The history she been on TV on Love and Hip Hop. She been acting like a monkey from the beginning of
Yeah.
time. I never liked it.
Right.
Climbing, jumping, climbing up on tables, acting a
Right.
fool.
And then she want to call
Please.
somebody
She
a
gonna call somebody
monkey.
a monkey? Really? No, she the monkey, if
Really?
anything. She's
Right.
the monkey. She need
Right.
to go home and take care of her kids and stop. She's no longer the club hopping
Right.
of 304 that she was years ago. She has children now. She don't know how
Right.
stupid she looked. She's
I'm
too
going to
old for that
change the
crazy.
subject a little bit, y'all. Now, this on Arian. Now, if you go over there here for the hot tea, she
Lord.
shows inside of that club where Arian was partying with, and one of the DJs said, anybody want to get scrappy in it, P, come on up. And guess who was up?
Oop.
I actually got
So they wanted to know
video of that.
it's circulating that she slept with Scrappy. Now,
I got a video of that black Titanic
she
of her
was.
jumping up in the club.
Hold on. She would, y'all, this girl, that's how she tried to do Martell. She ain't had enough. She trying to sleep away with Martell to be on the show. Now, but she caught feelings. Now she's doing the same thing with Scrappy. And it was so embarrassing. Go over there and watch it. She got the whole video. And she the only woman standing up. There was an older lady up there holding her hands or something. I don't know what she's trying to prevent her, make her sit down or what. But you got the rest of the cast, the females, they all over there doing their things back in the back. She the only female up there, standing up there. I guess she wanted to be seen. She wanted the camera on her. But that's what that man said. And that was so disrespectful. If I were Arian, I would have went the other way. But she stood up there grinning. So they said that it's circulating in the street that she slept with Scrappy. And she got a crush on Scrappy.
Well, she barking up the right tree because she with the dirty. So Scrappy don't want her. Scrappy do not want no Ariana.
No,
I don't
this
believe
girl's
it.
gonna tear her up in Atlanta.
Yeah, Scrappy.
They gonna
Scrappy
tear
don't want
her up.
her. All he gonna do is use her up like Martell did. He don't want her. He
What
gonna
y'all
blow her
think
away.
about Mama D? Mama D will eat her ass up over her
Oh
son.
God.
She don't want to come from Scrappy, because once she do, Mama D will be on her and would never let go. Mama D, she'll be in Mama D's mouth even when Mama D is sleeping. Mama D will be talking about it. She don't want, and Mama D would actually come for you. She ain't gonna just talk. Mama D will drag you. Mama D is about that life. If anybody knows Mama D's history, she's about that life.
And she's also wanting us to shut up now. Erin is saying that we won't leave her alone. She's trying to be nice. She want us to shut up now. Erin did.
Well,
Well,
She don't
she
want to shut up
can
that.
let Mel alone.
But she can talk about Melanie and the Eminem kids, but she want us to shut up. Okay.
I think it's because of that porn thing.
Right.
She trying to get out of there. Y'all know that I believe I'm telling y'all the truth. I believe she's still following up behind Martell, because Martell be 99% of the time he's in Atlanta, and that's why she's there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to be going, guys.
Okay, thank
Have a blessed day, Miss
Bye,
Pinky.
Pinky.
Okay, guys. Love you guys.
Love
Love you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Anyway, I'm finna get ready to close. Anyway, I'm finna read everybody. I'm finna read everybody. Say something to everybody. Sonya, say hello.
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 Yeah, and who is this? AC would be called a squish a squish bed bug.
There was one picture I saw where I think they're doing some kind of taping, and she's standing there with a lady, and you should see the way she's looking at young Jock, like he's a meal, like he's a steak with mashed potatoes. I'm talking about thirsty. Ariana is thirsty.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah, she's staring at young Jock like she want to eat him up, and she's barking up the right tree because when Kendra finished with her, she gonna wish every day she didn't go near no young Jock, a washed up rapper who got 6 baby mothers, 7 baby mothers, and 20 kids. Those are the kind of men she go for. It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. The way she's looking at young Jock, I'm like, oh God, Kendra is going. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I know Kendra. Kendra don't play about that no good, man. She don't play.
Coco Lee now say, bless him, Miss Black Titanic. Jill Bell says, Coastal is dirty and will sleep with whoever she feels is popular, in my opinion.
I agree.
You guys hit that like button now. Share and subscribe. ADR saying thank you. Tofi say, have an amazing day. You too, Tofi. Let's see if I miss anybody. Mary White, you've been making me crack up. Mary White had me laugh all day. She been over here. Mary White been clowning. She couldn't even say souvenir. She bought back keychains and gave out her seasoning that was unaliable. That season was in there. Yeah. Nobody wants that season. Y'all would. I told y'all Mary White been clowning over here. Okay, yeah, Sonia, so right. We have to embrace our history, right? That's why, Sonia, I always like to say, teach the children. When they get as old as Wanda, they're not gonna change. You grab these children and start teaching these children. I had to learn that. I used to be trying to bang Black history and these adult heads, and they would just give me all kinds of push-ups. Finally, I don't do that no more. Those that don't want to learn, or those that don't even at least want to hear. So I just say, go for the children. Brenda, beautiful. They have Black D, but hate the Black show do. They they love the Black D, hate the Black vagina that they came out of. We are their competition, Brenda. Yes. Look who he went to. Another chocolate sister. She thought she was all that and so beautiful, and that chocolate sister is so beautiful.
Spice is pretty. Spice is very pretty.
Mara is really beautiful. Sanjay say knowledge is power, not just words. Thanks for being here, Lil Laugh and Love. Y'all, this is a content creator. You guys need to go and support her. I think, Jazzy, you got a channel too, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, Jazzy. Is it Jazzy J or Jazzy Z? Jazzy J.
Jazzy J for life.
Yeah, she has Jazzy J for life. You guys check her out too. And Love, Live, Laugh, said Jazzy, I blame the Kardashian. Yeah, the Kardashian is the
son. I said that when it first came out. This remind me of the Kardashians.
Yeah. Okay, ADR, we're going to leave with ADR word. We're going to leave with ADR. Wonders. Look how you said wonders. Wonder season is probably the ashes from the cemetery. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, ADR, you make me
y'all remember teacher was using that season. Teacher food looked so nasty, trying to be like meal cooking. I went to teacher food or.
But do y'all notice they don't never cater her food? Nobody, not even teaching, when they be having these events, they don't be catering her food.
Thank God.
Nope.
Hey, talking out loud. Thanks for being here. Let me finish read ADR now. He said, Wanderer's season is probably the ashes from the cemetery. Oh, from the body part where she gets her meat. Oh my God, the morgue and the funeral pilot. Not facts, but looks fashionable. Way her food looks. She over there saying, y'all, yeah, that food. Y'all, I told y'all they told her she took that food out down there in the projects in Huntsville. They told her they won't call a health department on her. She got so mad she started clowning with them people out there in the project. Didn't know what she is. She could have got beat up out there. They were clowning with her. Her food told her they gonna call a health department on her. I said, oh Lord. Talking outside. I said, Black Titan, do you ever go into elementary school to teach Black history? Well, no, I do a lot of it on the streets because it's control when you go into these schools. It's control. Yeah. Yeah, they control you. You cannot know lower. Y'all know it's run by Europeans and the Board of Education. You bring something in there, you got to take to the Board of Education first, and they got to approve it. So, yeah. But I do teach it, though, and it's more effective the way I do it. Mama D will run that big good bird away. The lady with her, that publicist that Martell supposedly hired, and he still owed her money. Oh, that's who that was. That who that. Oh, I was wondering who that old lady was.
Martell's publicist.
Her publicist, and so that's why she was over there. And why would she have her to come up when that man say, anybody want some pee, come on up here? Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, and the publicist should know better. Should throw her to sit her butt down somewhere.
That's all she got going. She ain't got nothing else. She ain't got nothing else. Nothing. No businesses, no nothing. Ain't nobody letting her on no Love and Hip Hop. She has no businesses.
And nobody buying them clothes either. Besides, what's that woman?
Peggy the Pig. Peggy the Pig.
She the only person buying them clothes.
Well, he ain't got no good publicist. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. About that publicist, sorry, publicist, allegedly, but he still ain't doing that. I guess he probably hard to work with. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Arlita said, "Can Jazzy put her YouTube address? I don't think I have the right one." Okay. All right, you guys, I'm getting ready to go. Jazzy, she want the
I'm trying to do it right now. 1 second.
You want me to write it in? Let's spell it. I write it right down in here. I can write it down in the chat. Or you writing it in the chat? Okay. Okay, Arlita Jordan said, broad of indoctrination. Yes, Arlita. I wish you would come up and speak. This lady is so knowledgeable, but I think she's shy. Arlita is very knowledgeable. She's just shy, I guess. Yeah, come up and teach sometime all that knowledge you got, Arlita. My son is in the hospital fighting pneumonia. Oh, I'm sorry. And
sorry, Mary.
25 on the 10th. I ain't praying for him to heal.
I'm praying for him too.
Jewel Bell is sending you prayers. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. Jazzy J gave y'all her the link. It's Jazzy J Fo, like put the alphabet Fo. All right, you guys, I'm gone.
Thanks for letting me up, Black Titan.
Thank you, Ms. Black Titan, and thank you for the mornings that you do teach my 16-year-old daughter. She love it too.
Well, she can do a replay. You can do a replay. Prayers for you and your family. Thanks for being here talking out loud. I think Trini was here at one point. Pinky was here at one point. Jazzy is here. These are all the content creators. Shout out to Camarel. Thanks for letting me use your content. And Mary Kelly, Mary White, Miss QT Pie. Hey, praying for him to be healed in Jesus' name, Mary White. She's praying for you.
Amen.
Jazzy J for life, Sonia ADR prayers, Miss White. And I'm gonna leave on ADR saying prayers. Y'all finish the rest of the day and be happy. Remember, members, September the 21st will be our first day I'm learning like y'all learning. When it comes to this book club, I'm learning the internet, y'all. So we're gonna teach each other.
Amen.
We gotta teach each other because I'm learning too. And for those of you that want to start any kind of YouTube, I think I'm gonna have to use her too. D Silver, y'all. She's teaching how to do the YouTube, how to do put your videos out there. So I think I'm gonna join her class also because there's so much I don't know. I think Talking Out Loud went through her class. Yeah, and Jazzy, if you knew, you can contact, D Silver
Yeah,
Jazzy.
I'm part of her Patreon. I love Mr. Sylvia.
Yeah, she teach
Me
those
too.
classes. I
I
think
love Mr. Sylvia.
I think I'm gonna take some classes from her. There's so much I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
All
take
right,
it too. Bye,
bye y'all.
Bye.
thank
Bye,
you
Jackie.
again.
Bye.
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 Love y'all. Thank
Love
y'all
too.
so much. Remember, thank y'all for the Cash App, PayPal, Super Stickers, for your support, new members and old members. Thank y'all. September the 21st at 10 a.m. our first class. Don't worry about trying to read the whole. We just gonna do chapter 1. Just read as much of chapter 1 as y'all can, okay? Chapter 1 is just introducing who Aunt Mary is and how she got on the Titanic, because I know y'all want to know that.
Is it a book you talking about?
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we having members only. We're doing that. We're doing a book club, and it starts September 21st.
Okay, how can I get the book? I'm part of your members only.
Oh,
Are
you
you?
are? Okay, so what you do is send $15 to my to this email right here, and then I just ship, and make sure your shipping address is on there because they'll delay it. I use that to y'all used to send me the money, but don't send me your shipping address. So make sure your shipping address is on here, okay?
Okay.
It's just Black Titanic 65 at Yahoo.
All right, got it. I'll be sending mine in a few minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just
Y'all have
just
a
do your shipping address, and then I will mail it off. If you give it to me today, I'll mail it off tomorrow. Mail the book off to you tomorrow. All
Okay, I
right,
will.
bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Okay,
Have a
love you
good
too.
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Okay.